Hey, you know what's up? You know what's going down? It's Miggity Mike Garza, MIC. I'm in the lab with I Hustle TV, and it's going down. Peace.
Live from the gate where they trap the beast in. Man of God, but I don't pray in the place where the Catholic priest in. I know they told me to play it safe, but I'm at the deep end. Getting money, no table space when the family's eating.
It's live how people just like these artists.
Different murals and
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah,
they like really try like they
like
talking about like the sun like
you see what that shit say? That shit say
yeah.
spell talk, waiting for the end by dead animals, Dr. COVID. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Inject corporate science, like it's definitely painting out a message. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying? Like
that's what they do. They use it to
yeah,
express their,
they feelings and shit, their emotions,
yeah.
the shit that they don't talk about out loud.
Mhm.
They paint that shit. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same way with music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? People that don't really talk about the shit, they put it in their music.
for sure.
But
Yeah, that. Yep.
we really gonna kick that hoe up from the top.
Yeah.
Some shit. Hopefully it's way better than what it was. But, hey, what's up, Pussers? You already know who it is. Your player partner, your favorite stoner, Shay Mack. Back at you again with yet another one. Look, I got my man in here with me today. Go ahead, let him know who you are.
Well, go down. My name is Miggity Mike G,
Yeah.
MIC, Mike Garza. You know what I'm saying? I got my own clothing brand that's MIC, and it's an acronym for Manifested Completely. So I'm a
I like
rapper,
that.
I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? You know, sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? From Houston, from Southwest 80, Texas, and you know, for the most part, people know me for rapping my ass off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You say manifested completely. Where did you come up with that? Like, how'd you come up with that name?
To be honest with you, you know, at first, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was kind of against the idea of using my name MIC.
Yeah.
But people kept telling, but I kept on having like a hard time coming up with something like a logo, like
Yeah.
for like merch and everything.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but people said, shit, just use it and do the M with the mic
The mic, yeah.
and then
Yeah, that's
and then C.
fine.
You know
That's
what I'm
fine.
saying? And
That's fine.
then, but so you know, I thought it'd be cool to do that, just to, you know, to have a logo. But then I was like, I don't want to just do that and then just it don't mean nothing. So I wanted to add meaning to it,
Yeah.
and so I came up with manifested completely.
Yeah.
At first I was gonna say manifested consistently, but manifested completely sounds better. You know what I'm saying? But and then why like that means a lot to me is because, you know, I feel like through music we manifest our dreams. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I know a lot of people that you know grew up. They, you know, they they might have you know, rapped a little bit in like high school or something. You know what I'm saying? And then they, you know, they ended up to be doctors, lawyers, teachers. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
shit, they just ended up
They just put it
being
down and doing something totally different. Right.
like happy family men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But or family man or woman, you know,
Right.
women. But like, you know, in high school, I know a lot of people that was rapping, and you know, when they would rap, they would say shit like you know, the typical shit like, uh, man, we gonna make it to the top, we gonna get this money, and
Yeah.
we gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they wasn't specific about how they was gonna win, but they kept on speaking that to the universe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like through rap, you know, you know, you speak things to
It's
existence.
power of the tongue. You know what I'm
saying?
saying? People don't realize, like, the shit you say, you gotta watch what you say, because you'll really, you know what I'm saying, get that. So this is all about power of the tongue.
So that's my thing, like, but the thing is, like, I mean, I know I'm not hopeless. I know I could do anything that I want in this world. So can you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like anybody. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, you know, I want. This is what I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be specific about. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. But I'm gonna make sure that I let people know that I want to stay rapping. I don't want to be the just a rapper. You know, I'm not saying that, but I take pride in being an MC and a rapper, you know, and lyricist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna in my music I'm gonna express that, but I'm also gonna be like, well, shit, I want to open up a business. You know what I'm saying? Like so I know what I'm doing when I'm rapping. You know what I mean?
Got you. Nah, for sure. For sure. You really just, it's all about having a meaning behind what it is, you know what I'm saying, you doing what you into or whatever. How long you been rapping?
Shit, I've been rapping for like at a total of like hmm, total of like 14 years. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
long ass
You know what I'm
time.
saying? But 7 of that was in a group, and then the other 7 was uh solo. You know what I'm saying? Up to now. You know what I'm saying? So. And I'm giving you a rough estimate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It might not be 14 years, but I'm just giving a number
Yeah.
out, throwing
Yeah.
a number out. But I know
It's
that
been a
half of
minute.
my rapping years was in a group, and
Gotcha.
then the other half,
You just
is
solo dolo.
and
Gotcha.
now
Nah.
we right here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
Mhm.
It's all about, it's levels. It's levels. It's all a
Mhm.
part of your story, your
Yep.
testimony. You feel me? So, what would you say? You say you like solo better or being in a group?
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
Why?
I like group
Yeah.
shit, but like solo is like, I get to I, I get to tell my own story, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
I also like working with other people. Like I work with, you interview something better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Nah, for
so,
sure.
I get to, share my story with him, and he get to share his story with me
Right.
on the same
Yeah. Kind of get to
song, you
bounce
know what I
off
mean?
each other with the
And then
creativity and shit.
and then there's other artists, you know what I'm saying, that I like working with, but you know, as far as like the my full picture,
Yeah.
just getting my point across, I guess I do that better like in a solo way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because you don't have to too much compromise it with somebody else's.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Most
Yeah.
definitely. I feel that. I feel that.
Just
So,
naturally, that's my answer. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm not against like
Yeah.
groups. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Nah, for sure. It just.
Oh, by the way, me and SB, something better. We got speaking of groups, we got a project coming out together
Okay.
called
Hey, shout
SBMG.
out to something better, man. My
Yeah.
man be popping
Shout,
that shit for
shout
sure.
out, bro. You know what I'm talking
Nah, for
about?
sure. That I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
It's always good to see people, you know what I'm saying, come together and be able to work together and pop their shit, and it don't be no bullshit, man.
Mhm.
We just putting it two creative minds together and making
Yep.
magic. That's all it is. That's
Yep.
fire. What would you say was a moment where you was like, you ain't want to rap no more, like you ain't like it was too much, you know what I'm saying? You got writer's block type shit.
I don't know if there's a point where I felt like I wanted to quit, but I
Yeah.
know I've been frustrated about uh like having writer's block. It happens to the best of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for
You
sure.
ask the biggest
Yeah.
biggest artists, they've gotten writer's block, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like I don't know about quitting. I don't know about like stopping,
Yeah.
but
Just the whole writer's
I've been
block.
uninspired before. I
Yeah.
can't pinpoint like the time
Yeah.
that I have, but I know I've gotten nowadays. Like I know nowadays it's probably like a lot of people probably get uninspired,
Yeah.
but I feel like me getting uninspired in 2022 or 2023
Yeah.
Is different. Would be different than getting uninspired in 2014 or 2015. You know what I'm saying? Because we're at like the height of like social media, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say like I feel like there's no reason for us to not do what we want to do with our brand or our music or our craft, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The
It's too
reason
many
that we're right,
resources.
yeah, the reason that we're right here is because this is what you want to do, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? And you're going to keep getting better at this shit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nah,
And
for
ain't
sure.
nobody going to stop you.
For sure.
Ain't nobody going to stop any of us from doing what we want to
What
do.
we really want to do.
Yeah, and like that, all these platforms, I feel like people don't use them to their advantage.
Right.
I feel like these, you know, Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah.
Twitter,
Yeah. Right.
YouTube, all this shit. You know what I'm
Facebook,
saying?
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Spotify.
Yeah. All the music platforms, iTunes.
Yeah,
You know
you know what I'm
what I'm
saying? Like I feel like,
So you can
people
even
just got.
create your own, man.
Yeah.
Like it's really all about mindset. Like how far you want to take it, how bad you want it. What is it that you really and truly want to do? Like,
Yeah.
it's either you want it, you gonna half-ass it, or you really gonna stomp down and put your all into it and go get it in what you really want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say it's different being uninspired in 2022 and 2023 than from 2014 through 2015 or in that era, because 2014, 2015, you kind of didn't know exactly where the game was going, or maybe,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But like 2022 and 2023, you know exactly
It's
where the
all
game
out
is
there.
at. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
it's right
So
in
it's
your
like,
face versus
yeah,
it being everybody still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
So it's like if you uninspired, then that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're right.
yeah, you
You're
feel me?
right. Like, hey, you heard what the man said. If you're uninspired, it's your fault. Cause it's just like it's at your fingertips, bro. You really just gotta want it. You gotta be able to want to do that research. Want to wake up and work that 9 to 5 and get off and work that 6 to 12. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Doing your own shit. Like,
And I'm not knocking people for actually being uninspired. I don't want to
right.
say that,
Yeah,
like, as
nah,
far
it
as
happens
like,
to the best of us. Like you
yeah,
said, we all
but
have our
like if you
moments.
want to, but if you're
Can't sit in
uninspired,
it.
yeah, if you're uninspired, like that's one thing. But if you keep yourself at, you know, from not doing what you want to do
Right.
because of how the game is,
Yeah.
that's your fault, because you could, nobody's stopping you.
You gotta surround yourself with the people, with the proper right people, man. Like, that's all it is. Like,
Yeah.
you can't settle. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta want something better. Like for real. Like, I'm big on hustlers never settle. Like, it's just like I can't sit and settle. I can't sit and soak with whatever it is that's like, nah. Like, it's more to life.
Right.
It's way more to life. But when you do have those moments, what is it that you do to try to overcome that or get through that?
I try to discipline myself to have a different routine.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like, I mean, of course, I like to, I like to look at that in a general way, like as far as like how can I increase my work ethic, you know what I'm saying? But I also look at it as like, all right, well, let me do something that also that gives me more of a positive vibe. Like maybe I need to go hang out with my friends more. Maybe I need to go hang out with my family a little more. Maybe I need to go to the gym. Maybe I need to read more books. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people need to schedule their
find that balance.
Yeah, find balance. Like if you need to take a break, shit, make it a thing where
reset.
You need to
take that reset. Ain't nothing wrong with taking that reset, taking that day off. You know what I'm saying? To really just properly plan. Because when you properly plan, you prepare for whatever. You feel me? So I feel like with social media, people feel like everybody's in a rush.
Yeah.
When it's okay to be slow boogie.
Right.
You feel me?
Yep. But I think in life, I feel like you gotta be calculated about shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like even like, and when I say calculated, I don't mean just be calculated. Like I mean like use everything. Like
utilize all your resources.
Yeah, utilize all your resources. But like even when it comes to taking a break, use taking a break to event, like you said, recharge. You know what I'm saying? That's the time where
you can read.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can travel. It's little shit where you're recharging, but you're recharging in a way. So if you reading, you feeding your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or for you, like, I don't know if you rather rap or if you rather freestyle, but shit, that can be you just taking the time out to, you know what I'm saying, just sitting, thug it out and listen to some beats and freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody have their different way of just taking that reset and just chilling. You just gotta find find your niche.
Yeah, and everybody's different. So I wouldn't expect people to reset or recharge the same way that I would. You know what I'm saying? Like just study yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like be a student of yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, facts. So what would you say you like better? You like writing better or you like freestyling?
I mean, I always write.
You always write?
When I say like when I be doing these like freestyles, they don't be off the dome. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like me just writing and then like just finding the beat to write to and just kind of just keeping the pen moving. You know what I mean?
Got you. Nah, that's fire. So is that something that you consistently trying to do? You know what I'm saying, within the new year, or is that?
Yeah.
Nah, that's fire.
I'm trying to do this thing about like not having a plan, but like just going.
Just doing it.
Just doing it. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Of course, like I mean, I know the concept of quality versus or quantity versus quality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know how to do both. But right now, it's like if I got a dope idea and it's gonna take time for me to execute, then I'm gonna take time to execute that plan. But
I'm gonna give you this.
Yeah, because we in that microwave era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna let people know I could dominate in the
Yeah, I
microwave
can do
era.
this shit.
I don't gotta be like, oh well, I'm a true artist, or
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just
gonna,
taking my
yeah,
time, and
you know
yeah,
what I mean.
nah, I feel you. I can do this shit too.
You
Nah,
know what I mean? Because I don't like when people try to act like just because like we're true lyricists like me or SB or
yeah,
you know, I can name other names, like just because we're true lyricists we don't know how to adapt to the game, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
to the way the game is. Now we
got you.
could dominate just as
Either
hard
way
as
it go,
like, yeah.
got you. Nah, for sure. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. For real, for real. So you got like any new music you finna drop? You know what I'm saying? Any upcoming shows or
um
whatever? I didn't catch your last show. I was like, I'm normally on time. I've been been kicking my ass. I've been late to the last few shows. But any upcoming music shows, anything like that?
I'm supposed to be doing a show slash music video
Uh huh.
next Sunday
Okay.
on the 15th. It's from my song called Tyson. It's already out
Yeah.
on my album Michael 2.
Yeah. You just putting out a visual for it.
Yeah, putting out a
Gotcha.
visual, and it's a performance. It's at a boxing event,
Okay.
so you know, and it's called Tyson. So I figured it would be a cool little like footage, but it's only gonna be like footage from there. But we're gonna do more uh, for the video, you know.
Gotcha.
Um, but I got music, but that's my thing. Like I'm always working on music. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So
That's fire.
yeah,
That's muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it going. It's
just
just
keep
like
going.
the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah,
The better you get at it, and like eventually, it don't even feel like work. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? 'Cause that's what you love to do.
right,
So it's just like the writer's block. It's gonna come, but the same way it comes, it's gonna go just as quick. Cause
right.
you getting that muscle memory and you putting that work in, freestyling every day. Like even
Right.
if you are writing that shit, that's still a lot to be able to come up with 16 or however many fucking bars to different beats every damn day. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I salute you for that. You be popping your shit. I'm gonna forever repost your shit. But
Appreciate it. And it's not an everyday thing, but it's like me kind of like I just want to let people know it's not like I wake up, come up like
yeah,
it takes a process, but
okay,
just keeping the pen moving. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like as far as like uh, you know, just all right, whatever. If I come up with 4 bars
yeah,
today, then tomorrow I'm gonna come up with 8 more bars to
right,
add to this. You know what I'm saying? But just constantly like listening to shit and added like oh even if I'm working on multitasking and working on 4 bar, I mean 2 songs at a time.
you're right.
Like okay, I'm
Just bouncing back and forth.
4 bars and then go right here and then
Yeah,
boom. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just
no,
to
for
keep
sure.
shit moving and like of course, like I love being inspired, and
Yeah,
I'm always gonna be inspired. But when, like, the moments I'm not inspired, I prefer to like, I like to know that I'm at least moving off of discipline. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? At least discipline, like, just so I know I'll never
yeah.
let being uninspired stop me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Nah, for sure. I feel it. But okay, touch base on the music. What about your clothing? You got a website or is it?
I'm
You know
building
what
the
I'm saying?
website right
Building the
now. You know what
website.
I'm
Got you.
saying?
Got you. Oh, I already know all that. All that take time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta critique it with the correct colors. You know what I'm saying? The right font. You gotta
Mhm.
have a photo shoot for the merch or whatever. So yeah, that definitely takes time. It definitely takes time and a whole lot of effort.
Yeah.
You feel me? So just to bounce back on the music, what makes you get into music?
Shit. Um. Well, I mean, like as a kid, I always wanted to be like an entertainer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
I
used to
used to,
rap and shit
yeah,
in front of
yeah,
your
that
people
like,
and shit.
yeah, I used to, shit. I just love music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I always love music. So, I mean, I love music, period. But I never knew how to play an instrument. I never knew how to sing. But I understood like you know, when I would hear rapping, you know,
yeah. Like the
I
tempo
guess,
is
yeah. At the time, like as a kid, I would just hear a whole bunch of people just like it from like a kid's ears, you know, you just hear
yeah,
motherfuckers just like motherfucker,
yeah,
like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
You just used to kids just hit the beat and shit. They
yeah,
just so
so
it
I
just
heard
turn them up. Yeah,
yeah, so I heard
nah,
the beat and I heard the cadence, so I'm like I could do that, I could do something like that, and then as I took it more serious, I really was able to do it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
uh, as far as like you know, it you know, I always wanted to do like acting. I always
yeah.
wanted to
Nah,
do
that's
like,
dope.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
But
dope.
like rapping was like, at some point I didn't think I wasn't the most athletic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I felt like you know, I couldn't fit in with people at school or like, you know, with other kids, like when it came to like, you know, playing ball and all
Sports
that
and
shit.
shit,
And I
yeah.
probably balled with them here and there, but like I never really I wasn't like the guy like, oh yeah, we like
Yeah, you didn't get all the
I was the one
accolades.
that they was trying to avoid picking. You know,
They gonna pick you
they
last
like
or some shit.
they
Fuck
pick,
that's what
you know what I'm saying?
that's what hey, at
But
least
like
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know that that's just not your lane, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? What's for you and it was for wasn't for you. You
But
know what
when
I'm
it
saying?
came to like rapping, they, you know,
That's your
I
shit.
always, you know, they'd be like, oh, okay, hey man, like
Yeah.
spit something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey bro, like he raps, you know,
Yeah.
spit something for my boy, you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
would always be one of them things. So I was always known as a rapper, and you know what I mean, like
Gotcha. So you did like the school contest and shit. You know you used to have like the school contest where
that. Oh, you know
you
what? I did like
talent shows and shit.
I didn't do no talent shows, but I
Yeah.
remember the one time, actually the first time that I, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The first actual rap that I wrote was in a when we did a project, because I always kind of was like freestyling, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I kind of, people knew that, oh yeah, man, Mike can rap, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like I wrote shit,
Yeah.
but I was always playing around like freestyling and shit. And you know how Houston is, like we always got motherfuckers freestyling and, you know,
Yeah.
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But uh like when we did the like this project in theater arts,
Yeah.
like they wanted us to like do a group project about some shit, and we was doing a group project, and like they just wanted us to like talk about each other, like talk about like doing like a whole bunch of like brag about yourself, and then the whole thing was like, okay, I'm gonna pass it to such and such, and boom boom boom. So that the whole thing was like talk shit about yourself,
Yeah.
talk about yourself, and then like kind of introduce the next rapper or
Gotcha.
whatever. So that's what but in order to do that, I had to write something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I wrote. So that was my first rap, and like I did it. It was my first time performing like on a stage, because we had to use the cafeteria. You know, there was like a stage in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
So like we was in front of the stage and everything, and then we rapped in front of like two other classes, like just like to have an audience.
Yeah.
But that was my
Type
first
shit.
time performing, and that was like in the fourth or fifth grade or some
Yeah.
shit. Like,
I forgot today's Sunday. They finna start.
See, I
getting,
told you it'd be getting lit in this bitch.
yeah, I forgot Sundays they ass be getting lit. But
Yeah.
shit, we really got some
They a
good
little
ass
late
footage.
though. Yeah.
Nah, we really got some good ass footage. You know what I'm saying? We can
Yeah.
always link up again.
Yep.
You feel me? I just
I
wanted
know.
to.
I went. I kind of got distracted from the car, so
Nah, for sure. Nah,
I was
for
trying
sure.
to push through it, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
yeah.
I'm gonna let them have that shit though, cause they coming in thick like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let them have that shit. But shit, I appreciate you for getting with me, bro. We gonna have to link again.
For sure.
We gonna let them have
Hey,
they
whenever
moment.
you want to get an interview, we can do the whole separate interview
Yeah,
too.
nah,
Shit.
for sure. I got some more shit that I want to get with you with too. So we gonna definitely link again, man. But go ahead, plug in, let them know where they can find you at your Instagram and shit like that.
Shit, y'all can find me on Instagram for the most part, MIC Garza 1030. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the only shit that I'm at. But you can find me on like all ESPs and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Under Mike Garza, MIKEGARZA. I spell it with my, you know, my real name. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm on Instagram, MICGARZA 1030.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, I drop your shit below. Cause look, bro, it's Sunday. They out here in the whips and they finna get it popping. So we gonna let them have a moment. But shit, it was a pleasure linking with you, my boy. I appreciate you for sitting down and hopping on the platform with me. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell, because you never know who I'm gonna come in next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
Beaten, but the pain is in me. Mama cried when I suffer. Turning my pain to passion, monopolized from the gutter. Spending most of my life from the bottom, trying to get tougher. Verbally speak the truth to my body.